Ladies and gentlemen, it is
all right, man. Let's
time.
get it.
My name is Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Sugar Ray Leonard, always fit and trim, 145 pounds, 175 centimeters tall, weighing in at 72 kilos bang on, 175 centimeters tall, with a reach of 179. And the man he'll be facing, Sergio Maravilla Martinez. He weighed in at 147. Sugar the Marvel, Sergio Martinez. He's the former unified middleweight champion of the world and a future Hall of...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
So much hype. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Good counter punch. That uppercut just missed. Back and forth they go. Nice counter shot. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You can walk into an arena, be the hero, the pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
That counter punch caught him clean. No rest for the weary. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punch. They exchange punches. That jab misses. No rest for the weary. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Through the hook, didn't land. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3
All right,
minutes.
good round,
We
good
just
round.
saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on the fight to get out there and get the job done.
Smart when you go out there. Just take the round off.
And there's the bell for round 2. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Beautiful counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, use using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Sugar Ray in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Wow, it was like...
On to the third. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They miss with the jab. Can't land that jab. Missing with that jab. Beautiful counter shot. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
It's all offense all the time. Good counter punch. When are we going to see a jab from these two? These two fighters are made for one another. You'd like to see more jabs. How about that time counter shot? Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent.
On to the fourth we go. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use plain overblown.
A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than that.
Insane action. That hook was off target.
And
Swing and a miss with that left hook.
come on, bro.
The straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Sugar Ray in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes
yo,
to
yo,
a close.
Montez, what it do, man?
Without a doubt, needs to go out there. And think, right,
Shanti.
you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're
Nah,
getting
that
it.
last song was
He was close to this fight.
shit. I think that was Carrie Hiltz. Carrie Hiltz. I know it wasn't Ashanti. I can't remember who
Here's
it
the bell
was.
to start round 5. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Oh,
They both want a highlight reel knockout. Nope, that hook won't score. He threw a
Good
punch
shot,
and
good
just
shot.
got countered. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter. Fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. He is down big time.
wow, really?
Well, sometimes it
All
can
right.
be the sweetest.
Hey, I thought I did enough there.
There's the bell to start round 6. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. They blocked the left there. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Sugar Ray in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music
I
to
lost
his ears.
that round? See, like, sometimes with this game, bro,
Every second, every minute of this round is important.
like, I don't,
You cannot afford to
I
lose.
literally said I'm gonna just sit back, work my jab to get the round. There's no way he outlanded me right there. This is crazy, bro. Like,
Here comes round
There's
7.
no way
To
he
say that
outlanded
last
me
round
right
was
there,
a
man.
nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around
Alright, we
here.
just stay with
Now
it
he
though.
knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the
Just stay
pressure
with
on.
it.
He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
God damn it.
We have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed. It's so hard. It's an uphill
The
battle.
range on that motherfucker be crazy. Wait.
Both men step back for just a moment. That jab won't score.
That landed?
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for
That's not a counter.
Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
All right.
Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far.
All right, let's lock in, man. Let's get this last
And
round.
they're back at it again here in round 8. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, if you
Yeah,
are not
boy,
fit,
yeah.
this is the worst place to be.
Same little combo, but that shit is tough. That shit is tough. Oh, did mine not land?
When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Straight right just misses. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Missing with that jab. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Good counter punch. Oh, Leonard just got rocked.
Damn, hope that don't give him the round, man.
A little bit of controversy. It's a majority decision win.
Shows how much we know. We
That's
didn't
tough,
realize
man.
We thought it was a one-side.
That's tough. That's tough, man. Oh, man. All right, good fight, though. Good fight. Oh man, bro. Just gotta pull it through. El Negro, what it do, man? Appreciate you coming through. Trying to get comfortable, man, using the more like slides and diagonal dodge and whatnot. So we had some good work that last fight. We just wasn't able to pull it out that 8th round. But it is what it is, man.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. Sugar. And it's the king.
This bout is...
The fans are ready. The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. And another hook to the body scores.
That landed.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight.
Out of range.
Both men step back for just a moment.
Ooh, good shot. Come, man.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of the people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Good counter punch. Which fighter will say no mas? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time they drop their goal. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and...
Man, sometimes I don't be knowing what I need to do to win these rounds, man. I feel like I had some good work right there. Is what it is.
On to the second round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
That jab misses. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Love that. Love that. Oh my God.
They get caught. This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut them off. Cut the ring off. Make the ring small. Put them on the back foot. Put them under pressure.
That punch lands. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
GG's good fight, hey man. Appreciate you, man. Definitely GG's. I guess if you was the last cat, yeah, definitely GG's, man.
When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't...
I'm gonna say, why ain't I getting my counters, bro?
He threw a punch and just got countered. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Swing and a miss with that hook. Those counter punches have to hurt. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good job defending the jab. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Good punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. In that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of...
Here we go to the 4th round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? That counter shot lands. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now? Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Good right hand.
Ah.
That punch is beginning to take its toll. The jab, but it doesn't score. Good counter punching. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Robinson in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the... There's the bell to start round 5. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. How did they not go down?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough
Ah,
round.
throw that. Probably didn't throw that.
To the corner. How are they going to get through this?
Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Throw that.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
That counter shot lands. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another. This is the beginning of round 6. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Catch and shoot. You'd like to see more jabs.
Come on, that should have landed.
Only catching air with that hook. The perfect counter lands. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They exchange punches. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Don't get trigger happy because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. That counter shot lands. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Round 7, here we go. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
How'd you you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Beautiful counter shot. The perfect counter lands. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Punch. Oh boy, Amir Khan, and he just put Amir
Yes,
Khan
sir.
down. They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body shot, and no one's standing up to that one.
I need to see that again.
Talk about Khan in round 8, and we're off again. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental.
Yes, sir.
And as we watch it again, that punch took the wind out of him and the will to continue.
Let's fucking go, man.
They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Come on, bro.
They need to turn this around.
If bro wouldn't have ran the whole fight, I wouldn't be doing this. But bro wanted to run and throw 1,000 body jabs at me, bro. I got no choice.
Because otherwise, why should it change?
No choice.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. That punch lands. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget.
Alright. Alright, man. Shout out to him for not quitting though. On some real shit. The way he played, I kinda figured he would have quit before the fucking fight ended.
But you know what? The loser is gonna have to learn a big hard lesson. I totally agree.
Alright, man. He had to apply that pressure and it did wear his ass down. Oh shit, man. I had to throw 113 power punches. And needed every one of them bitches, man. Needed literally every one of them bitches. Oh shit. That shit be stressful, man. Them 1,000 fucking body jabs, man. So tough to get by. Yo, one, what it do, man? Is it 2 wins in a row? Shit, man, we gonna try for it, man. Yo, Remy, what it do, man? What it do? Man, I want to try out. Like, I'm kind of trying to add more of the movement. You know what I mean? If they give you the slides and all that shit. That last fight, I really wasn't able to do it because bro wanted to throw literally 1,000 body jabs at me, so it was pretty tough. But that's the goal right now, man. Is to kind of work on improving my movement. You know what I mean? I really need to just I don't know, man. I feel like if I was to make a new account, I'm ducking smoke, and I ain't ducking no smoke. But man, bro, it's just like it'd be hard to like learn new styles, and all these fights are sweats. You know what I mean? In a sweat match, it's hard to be trying new shit. Ah, come on, Amy, man, that was a killer. Fuck that up. Amy, all right.
Okay, focus.
Oh damn, they don't tell me anyway. So I was want to ask you because I've been pondering on this. Do you think
Come on, breathe.
by SCI signing Ali exclusively until 2037 that might have ruined the boxing game? Or you did ask me that before, bro.
And then start gathering
I
pace.
don't think that you can ruin something that don't exist. You know what I mean? I don't think you can ruin something that don't exist. And at this particular time, there's no such thing as a boxing game market.
Get focused. Get your mind on the job.
So no, so I can't say that it will ruin the boxing game market. It's hard for me to say that, to be honest. You know what I mean? Now, will we look back on that, say in 2030, right? Will we look back on that and you know, maybe that hindered, like if another game comes out and they got Tyson and Holyfield and Lennox Lewis and they got everybody except Ali, maybe we can say that maybe hurt the industry a little bit, but until that point, it's hard for me to kind of say that because there is no boxing game market. You know what I mean? Good shit, good shit, good shit, good shit, good shit. That's on me. That's on me. Get it back.
Make it miss, make it pay.
This has been a bad round so far. Damn it. Well, yeah. So do you think it can deter other companies? It just is what I don't. I mean, I feel what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, but it's more of a fantasy. You know what I mean? It's more of a fantasy because we don't got no other companies. Trust and believe. If I had another company that I could be putting my money to, I wouldn't be dealing with this desync right now. I'm gonna be 100% with you, brother. I wouldn't be fucking with this shit. You know what I mean? But we ain't got nothing else. So yeah, I think it's a little premature conversation. You know what I mean? Like, and even with that, if we get a boxing game market, it's gonna be thanks to Undisputed. So at the same time, it's hard to say that if a market is created because of Undisputed, they ruin that market. You know what I mean? It's hard for me to logically come to grips with that. You know what I mean? To me, it's just like, you know, good word, man. Fuck. That's on me. That land and my jab don't. Love this game, bro. Love this game. Good shot.
Doing? Come on, switch on. You've been coasting this fight, and now you've let's do it.
All right. Wait, what the fuck with the game, bro? Ah. how the fuck he was able to miss a punch and then get the counter. That shit be crazy sometimes. All right.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all
I feel I just hope someone else steps up to the plate. I mean, I definitely feel the same on that. It's just the understanding that if it does happen, it's gonna be thanks to this desync fest. You know what I mean? If that happens, we gotta thank this game for that. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's just the way shit works, man. If you introduce the product, you get to determine the price. You know what I mean? You get to determine what you keep. You know what I mean? So if somebody wanted Ali that bad, then they should have beat Undisputed to the punch. Good shot, good shot. Good shot. Woo!
What are you doing? You switched off completely. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round.
I hate these fucking gyms that don't tell you who they think winning, man.
You've got to go out
Especially in these close fights. Get us a knockdown, man. Get us a knockdown.
Come on, you're letting him back into it now. Get back to that game plan. Switch on. Get your boxing back together.
Nice. What? Yes, sir. Fuck. Trying to do too much with it.
His legs have gone. His legs have gone.
Ah. All right.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? I need you to
I
focus.
cannot believe I rocked him twice. Couldn't get a knockdown, man. Fuck, bro. Still lost the fucking round. Rocked him twice and still lost the round.
That's it. What we do in the gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Be confident. That's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Woo. Woo, man. Yeah, boy. The movement is definitely helping. The movement is definitely helping. I got to get comfortable with it, but the movement is definitely helping. You know what I mean? Just keep it going, man. Definitely got to keep it going. We definitely, I mean, he kind of drained his own stamina. He kind of drained his own stamina. But he was plat 4, man. Yeah, give me just a minute, man. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Update and DLC sound promising. They talking about hopefully to correct a lot of stuff. Had they dropped that shit in Discord? Uh, I don't see it, bro. I don't see it. Yo, Rich, what it do, man? Cause I'm in the Discord. Right. Wait, I don't think I know. It's in Undisputed News. Yeah, no, they ain't put out that little. I know what you're talking about because they'll put out the info like before they actually release it, but I don't see it in the Discord. But yeah, man, hopefully it does sound promising, but even how it sounds, that's one thing. Hopefully it feels promising. You know what I mean? They can say a lot of shit. All right.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. It's Sugar Ray Leonard. He's got a reach of 179 centimeters, and he stands 175 centimeters tall. And up against him, it's David Benavidez.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds.
Everything is done. They just gotta finish the promotion bid.
From Palmer Park,
Shit,
a legend of the
talk
sport,
to me, Stefan. Do you like how you got some insider information? So, yo, boxing first. What it do, man? How tonight going in this motherfucker? I mean, it's been going decent, man. I'm 2-1 right now. I got I'm kind of trying out some, I don't know if I want to say a different style, but I'm just trying to add more movement. You know what I mean? So we're gonna see how it goes. You should notice a difference in punch track and SCI. You know what I mean? They say a lot of shit. Go to ICYMI page.
This was the hottest ticket in town.
I can dig it. I can dig it. Man, I try to remember to check that out, man.
We finally have a fight. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Nice counter punch right up the middle. There's a counter shot. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Punch, counter punch.
Ah.
They exchange punches. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Solid punch. Only catching air with that hook. Catch and shoot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
All right. You should notice a difference in punch tracking, they say.
Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been
Alright.
saved by the bell.
Well, sometimes
Brooks.
it can be the sweetest sound.
And also, I followed the Discord pretty tough. I read a lot of comments. We getting info this week for sure. It was said, I'm guessing Wednesday or Thursday. They say a lot of shit, bro. They say a lot of shit. They give a lot of timelines that they don't meet, but hopefully they do. Hopefully they do. But I'm in the Discord too. I ain't gonna cap. I don't be in that motherfucker that like that. But I know when they drop them type of posts, they'll tag everybody. That's usually when I go check shit out. But alright, we definitely lost that round.
Corner has got to find a way to get some
Definitely
momentum
lost that
behind their
round.
fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit and you don't get hit.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Here's a scoring blow.
God damn it.
Counter punch. Good counter punching. Catch and shoot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Yeah. It's tough, man. It's
Let's
tough.
talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Sound like they gave that one to me. It's still a tough task, man. It's a tough task. Yeah, I don't post in the Discord. I do do a lot of reading. It's dope how you can actually reach out to the creators of this game. I mean, I can dig it. I can dig it, man. It's definitely it's a small
Who's gonna
space
land the
for
first
sure.
big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Damn, bro. That ain't a counter.
How about that time counter shot?
Damn.
It's bombs away. Perfect counter shot.
All right.
That punch lands. That jab doesn't find a home.
Ah.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Oh shit, good
Every
work.
time they throw a shot, they get countered. punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
And how did they not
Careful with your
land?
seat. It's always coming.
Oh, I don't be getting this shit.
And he scores with the count. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Man, that motherfucker's so big, man.
Leonard in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round.
Compared to Sugar Ray, man, he's so goddamn big. All right, though. Let's lock in, man. Let's lock in.
Back at it in round 4.
Lock in.
Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Bro, how does he lean back and that shit not land?
When are we going to see a jab from these two? And he wasn't ready for that counter punch.
Oh,
They exchange punches. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Not a lot of defense here at all. Solid punch. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them?
come on, bro. Like, shit like that, bro. Like, so do he got another one of them? Because he's just blocking low and this shit ain't fucking landing, bro.
They exchange punches.
Look at this, bro. This game,
Confidence do
man.
build when your opponent
All right.
hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it.
Todd, you know what?
We just gotta
Sometimes
sit
when they're
back.
doing
We just
a
gotta
fight
sit
like
back,
that,
even though
you
he's a
punch them,
fucking.
You just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think,
Like, what the fuck is going, man?
Despite what the judges' scorecards read,
Let me,
there are
let me
no
just be
losers
patient.
in
Let
this
me just be patient. Can't get frustrated. Can't get frustrated.
Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. At this point, you gotta believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna
All right.
need a knockout.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Great work, I love it. I love it. That jab slick. Back behind your jab basics. Get your rhythm back, then we go again. Give him all 3 shots, yeah? You're doing good, kid. You're doing good. Get your mind back. Get your focus.
I feel like with Benavidez, you really kind of better like getting on the inside because his hooks so bad.
Go back and win the
But
round.
he's like leaning back.
Can't miss him.
He's leaning back a lot, and it's like, bro, my head punches are just not landing, bro.
Do you?
I don't know if it's because I'm so short and he's so big,
You're still letting your power shot. Go there and win
but it makes it tough to get on the inside because he's just leaning back.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th.
So let's just
After
be
that
patient.
last
Let's just
round,
be
something
patient.
has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What? Man, I'm feeling.
That counter punch caught him clean. Got out of the way of that right hook. Off the charts action from
That's a
both
counter.
of these fighters.
I'm just. I hate middleweight, bro. I really hate this division.
Sugar Ray's
This
in
shit
trouble.
is so like.
Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed. Hold it right there.
I can't with this matchup, bro. He just feels too fucking big, bro. I really can't, man. GG's. I don't wanna even deal with that, bro. He just feels too big.
I want to see that one more time.
Shot from the gods, they say. say. A shot from
Sugar
the
Ray
guard.
just feels so small, man. He feels so small, bro.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
All right.
9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate that.
I know it's a mind thing. It's a mental thing. Man, I just felt like nothing would land, bro. Like he'd just lean back, and I couldn't. And he block his body and lean back. I can't land to the body. I can't land up top. Like I don't know, man. GG's, man. That shit there was just frustrating to deal with.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's do it.
Okay, let's reset. Switch stance.
Wow, that lands? All right.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? Don't
Should be
worry
my
about
round.
that round. Don't worry.
Be official.
That would have done it. All right. Should be my round.
Listen, you switched off. What are you doing? You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off.
Let's fight.
Good job. Good job. Good job. Woo. All right, for me. Mm.
Now start counting.
Ah. I hope I ain't give it up right there. Close round.
Listen,
Might been
you
his.
switched off. What are you doing? I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round.
Let's go.
All right. All right. Lock in. Oh, wow. They got a counter out of that? I thought I was blocked. Ah!
Mate, you need to pick it up. You need to pick it up. He's winning the round.
That's on me. Look at me, boy. Look at me, boy. All right.
You've switched off completely. Have you got complacent?
Let's do it.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw.
That's on me.
Okay, let's reset. Switch stance. Okay,
Should
now
be
you're
my
switching
round.
off. You started to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back.
Let's do it.
Ah, come on, bro. Please, come on. That shit. Ah, come on. Yes, sir. Box size view. What it do? What it do, man? What's good with it, bro? Yeah, man. Everything is everything, man. Trying to get better at this motherfucking game, man. I mean, I'm adding a little bit more movement, the slides and the diagonal dodges and shit. Trying to add more of those, man. Having a little bit of success. I just got beat the fuck up by your boy Benavidez, but other than that, I think I'm having some success tonight, man. So I think it's all good. You from Mississippi? Who, me? Nah, I'm from Texas, bro. I'm from Texas, H-Time to be exact. All right, man. Good victory, man. I feel it, bro. All depends on your opponents as well, and adjust as it goes. Nah, that's facts, man. That's facts, bro. You know, that's facts, man. Gotta level up in this motherfucker, man. But yeah, man. Having some success with it tonight, man. LA in the building, hey, man. I'm out here on the West Coast now, you know what I mean? But he asked where I'm from, so, you know what I mean? I'm from Texas, but yeah, I'm out here on the West Coast. Especially rank, bro, motherfucker, do anything to win. Yeah, that's all I'm thugging with right now. And something is up with my account. Even though I'm gold 2 right now, I really, like, all I fight against is plants. So, you know, that's all I face in this motherfucker is the cheesiest of the cheese, man. Gotta figure out how to overcome this shit. Actually, hold up.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Sugar Ray Robinson. Even though he's 180 centimeters tall, he still made 61 kilos, and his reach is 184 centimeters. And standing across the ring from him in the flesh, Terrence Bud Crawford.
Oh shit! All right,
weighed in
bet.
at an even
In a
61
match.
kilos. He is 173
Sweaty motherfuckers, yeah,
tall,
man. I mean, they let me off the hook a
There is
little
no
bit.
joke
This
about
can't
this.
go on 3, but I can't take him
The other
no
is
lighter than I take any of them other
Make sure they
motherfuckers.
measure up well.
Sugar Ray. Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it.
This is going to be an intense stare-off before the fight starts.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
Yeah, no box size, man. I definitely been trying to take some of your tricks, man. When you say, you know what I mean, trying to counter that body jab with the uppercut counter.
And we're off and running.
Got a
between these
win
two
earlier
really
off that
accomplished
shit,
fighters.
man.
Let's see how they come out. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Nice counter
Nice.
shot.
Okay.
No rest for the weary.
All right.
Nice counter shot. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
It's so hot, it's so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting under, you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on earth.
How about that time counter shot? We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now,
All right,
this fight
enough
will
is
say,
enough.
you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so
Enough
I've got
is
to
enough,
respect both
man.
of them. More than happy.
Caution being thrown to the wind. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. The jab doesn't quite connect. Every time he throws a punch,
bro,
the receipt
working,
is
bro,
coming.
working.
You know the scorecards are going to be all
right.
over the place in this one.
Hey, man.
Talking about Robinson in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them.
Have a good stream, bro. Gotta take my ass to sleep. Hey, I respect it, bro. Definitely have a good night, man. Appreciate you coming through.
Good work. Now that's it. Now breathe.
Get that timer right. You good? Yeah. Definitely gotta get my timing together.
There's only one round that is lost.
On to the second round. Coming off a very tough round, let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Nice.
Perfect counter lands. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round anywhere this year. Good counter punching. Punch, counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. Punch, counter punch. And he scores with the counter. The perfect counter lands. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
All right.
Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round.
We in this hoe all night? Shit, man. That's a bet, man. I definitely holler at y'all boys tomorrow when I get back. Cause you gonna be on this bitch by yourself.
Get this boxing back together.
Nah, I'm gonna be on it. I got a little bit longer though. You know, we thugging, man. We thugging.
There's the bell to start round 3. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep
That's
doing
on
what
me.
you've just
It
been
ain't do
doing
my little
because you've got
slide,
your hands
bro.
down.
Punch, counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. There's a counter shot.
God damn.
Well done with that counter shot. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. That hook doesn't score. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses.
What?
Beautiful counter punch. There's a counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter shot. Defense is not an option for these two. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the...
All right.
There's the bell for round 4. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why
Counter off
change
my
it?
counter.
An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
These punches coming from every angle. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Nice counter. Well done with that counter shot. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
All right.
Unlucky to miss with that jab.
Damn it.
Insane action. So much for boxing. This is a fight.
Damn it.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this
You think Floyd don't allow his likeness to be in boxing games because he don't want people beating him up in the game? I mean, I think it's more about his brand. I think it's more the same reason that Jordan wasn't in in video games until 2K11 type shit. But I mean, we getting to the point now where I mean, Floyd has been retired for long enough. You know what I mean? But honestly, I think it's that like how Jordan, because Jordan set the blueprint for shit like that. And Jordan wasn't in those games because he was too good to be in those video games, basically. And that's what Floyd want, in my opinion. He want that same treatment, but you know, Jordan eventually had to come with 2K11, so hopefully we get a Mayweather, you know, version of that.
There's the bell to start round 5. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
It's the one who
He quit? No way, bro.
You've got to look at it. If you hit, and you
No way he quit.
You've got to be on it, but you've got to be.
Felt like it was we had a good fight going. I don't get why he quit, bro.
They are going
I don't get why he would quit.
No moss.
I really don't. I don't get why he quit.
And that will do it. This fight is over. They have given.
A good fight, though. Definitely a good fight. What you think his overall should be? Floyd? Shit. Let's go check, bro. Based on this game, we'll go based on this video game. So welterweight. I mean, all I can go, I'd say 95. 95. For this weight class, I'd say about 95. You know, if you got Bud 91, I mean, it's arguable, like keep it a buck, in all fairness. This here, this shouldn't be like it is. This shouldn't be like it is. Those two shouldn't be even. I'm going to keep it all the way 100. So what would I'd say I say Sugar Ray would have to be. He'd have to at least be better than Bud. You'd have to put him over Bud. So if Bud 91, Sugar Ray Leonard got to be 92. But yeah, I'd say about 95, right? Yeah, one can argue, you know, that Ali is the greatest and he's only 93. But Ali compared to the heavyweight division as a whole, I can give up 93. Mayweather, at the other hand, compared to the welterweight division, should be like head and shoulders above everybody else. You know what I mean? Head and shoulders, man. That motherfucker definitely got to be a 99. I mean, right now, he definitely, you know, he ain't going to be in the game if they don't say he a 99. You know what I mean? I don't think he going to sign off on that, to be honest. I wouldn't put Floyd over Ali or Sugar Ray Robinson ratings-wise. I mean, I can you know, I can understand the argument as a whole, but of course, when you that's the thing about, you know, doing these boxer ratings. But I would, in my opinion, the ratings should be based off of your place within your weight class. You know what I mean? Ali can be the greatest of all time, and someone else can be greater in their division, right? I don't think that anybody would argue that, you know what I mean? And I don't think anybody should argue that Floyd Mayweather had a better career than Ali, you know what I mean, from a boxing perspective. So, you know, the whole Sugar Ray Robinson, you know, I went down that wormhole before. I think y'all, you know, y'all remember a little bit on how I felt about that. But for sure I can speak to Ali. I won't speak to Sugar Ray Rob, but I'll speak to Ali and say, you know, I for sure think Ali is the greatest, but I can easily see Ali being a 93 and Mayweather being a 95. You know what I mean? I can honestly see that, in my opinion, man. Muhammad Ali is the greatest. No one can compare. No, that's facts. But you also, at the same token, you can't compare. You can't say that Mayweather didn't have the best career. You know what I mean? The things that make Ali the greatest, some of those things are not solely inside of the boxing ring. But if we're talking inside that ring, I don't think, you know, you should argue that nobody had a better career than Mayweather. You know what I mean? Now, does that mean that he's the greatest? No. You know what I mean? Like, you could be the greatest fucking left guard of all time. That don't mean that you're the best player of all time. You know what I mean? So that'll be my kind of opinion on that. But it would be dope, man. It would be dope. Right now, though, I don't know if I want Mayweather in the game just because of the way that this motherfucker is. You ain't got no real defense besides this fucking diagonal dodges and sliding all over the motherfucking place. I don't know if I'd want him right now, but it'd definitely be dope if we could, you know, get him and, you know, play with him type shit. I think Rocky Marciano had just as good a career as Floyd Mayweather and Andre Ward. They retired undefeated. Okay, who was Rocky Marciano's best victory?
Here we are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters.
Period.
Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And yes, he is
it was a rhetorical question. I don't know, a rhetorical question. It was a question I already know the answer to, bro. Rocky Marciano really ain't beat nobody but an old Joe Louis and Jersey Joe Walcott, man. It wasn't Jersey Joe?
Nobody knows you can have an argument.
Was it Jersey Joe? I think it was Jersey Joe, right? Or was that?
We'll be talking about this fight for
Yeah, I think it was Jersey Joe for Rocky. So yeah, so he beat Jersey Joe Walcott and an old Joe Louis.
That's the mantra.
You know what I mean?
Fresh off
My
that
boy
famous
Andre
win
Ward. I'm
over
a
Sonny
huge
Liston.
Andre Ward fan, bro. Like coming up, like that was my guy. That was my
And now for
guy.
the official introductions. We turn it
He
over
got
to the
he got 2
world-renowned
controversial
Jimmy Wayne
victories
Jr.
versus Kovalev. He got the Super 6 tournament, and he got Chad Dawson. You know what I mean? That's his resume.
In the red corner,
I don't know if I need to lay out Floyd Mayweather's resume, bro. Like, I don't think I need to even lay out. Just what I said in regards to the other 2 that you named, I think that says enough. I hate when people try to make Floyd the greatest of all time. Like, he is better than everyone. It's not about being better than everyone. It's about judging their careers. And, you know, Floyd had the best career. I don't know how that's debated. Not logically, you know what I mean? Not without just randomly throwing out shit. Just because Rocky Marciano was undefeated and Andre Ward was undefeated, that means that they had the same career as Floyd Mayweather. You know what I mean? Joe Calzaghe is undefeated. He had the same career as Floyd Mayweather. That's nonsense, brother.
So much
That's
hype
nonsense.
surrounding this big matchup. Can't
Straight
wait
up.
to see what goes down. So here we go. Should be a good one. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Nice exchange here from both men. Insane action. Catch and shoot. He threw a punch and just got countered. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut them off. Cut the ring off. Make the ring small. Put them on the back foot. Put them under pressure.
Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Good punch. No rest for the weary. Swing and a miss with that left hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
All right, good round.
Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to
Some
come
people
in
be
and
like
say
he fought
something
McGregor.
special.
Like,
This fighter
yeah, I mean,
needs
that's
to
the
turn
thing, bro.
tables in this next round.
Like,
He's a knockout without a doubt.
like a
He's
lot
go
of
out there
people, and I get it, I get it, because that's when like Floyd became bigger than life and shit like that. But so many people judge him based off of his last 5 fights rather than the first 45. You know what I mean? Like, that's what be crazy to me. You know what I mean? But yeah, at the end of his career, you know, he was able to have his victory lap. Ain't nothing wrong with that in my eyes. In my eyes, if you earn that, ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? And in my eyes, he earned that. You know what I mean? I will say that perception is what kind of like fucked up the sport. I will say that because Big Canelo wanted that. You know what I mean? But Canelo didn't really earn that early on. You know what I mean? And I think that kind of fucked up the sport as a whole, because you know the sport is gonna go the way of your stars. So.
Typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
Like I seen that shit with man, y'all see that shit with like Keyshawn Davis. He's like, you know what I mean? He know he fucked up, so he gonna take a year off from the sport. And I'm all for niggas, you know what I mean? Like, however you can however you can kind of cheat the system, but don't just come to me, bro, with anything and expect me to believe it.
That counter shot lands.
So these fucking fighters, they fight once a year anyway. You just had, you know what I mean? Like, you taking a year off really means nothing right now. That's what I was telling people about the Ryan Garcia shit. Like, they literally only fight like once a year, bro. If you already fought this year, well, no, I think he didn't fight, right? He had to fight, but he didn't. But he didn't make weight or whatever, and the dude didn't want to fight him.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
All right.
Let's talk about Ali in that last round.
24-0 against champs. Floyd is a dog. That's what I'm saying. He fought. People would be like, he ducked. He was ducking. He literally fought against the most. He beat the most world champions in history, bro. Like, how do those two things go together? He's a ducker and he beat the most champions. Like, now don't get me wrong. The term champion is an overused, you know what I mean, term in boxing these days, but still, you know what I mean? Like Floyd fought everybody in the beginning for sure. In the beginning, he fought everybody. And I've had these arguments with people on stream. You know what I mean? They'll be like, he ducked people. I'll be like, who he ducked? They'll be like, he ducked Pacquiao. People don't even have the knowledge. Pacquiao didn't want to take the drug test. He ducked Shane Mosley. Shane Mosley turned down the fight. Like, a lot of people don't even, like, they just run with shit and don't even fully understand what it is they be talking about.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? What a punch.
I do wish that Pacquiao would have took that drug test earlier. We'd have got a better fight.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here.
By the time they had the fight, man, that shit was... It's weird because, like, that's really one... When you look back on it, that's one of the weirdest fights in history. Because both of them kind of look washed to me. Like, I think they was... You know, I think they was both a little scared of each other.
I think it's safe to say one of these
And it just looked like they was washed because, like, you see Pacquiao fucking still fighting at 60 years old or however the fuck old he is. And Mayweather still running around doing these exhibitions and shit. So, like, neither one of them was really washed. But to me, that fight just weird fight, bro. They look washed.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter shot. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score.
I don't even know what. I'm sitting in this. I don't even know. I think I'm winning. He might have got this round, though.
This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year.
I really ain't got a lot of counters neither, though.
Caught him. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Good shot.
Let's talk about Ali.
People always gonna find some way to slander Floyd. That's facts, man. He can still outbox the fuck out of him.
As long as they don't get
He still would. Oh, he still would. Yeah, I mean,
If they keep this same kind
you
of
know.
pace up, they've got this fight.
shit, I don't know. You know, for all the time, depends on how he carrying it. I ain't really watched none of them exhibitions of Floyd, so I don't know how he look these days. You know, Pacquiao looked decent to be so damn old. But yeah, probably would though. Keep it a buck. What you think of John Jones? Shit, he the GOAT, right? Like, I ain't really follow UFC and shit, but from what I understand, he the GOAT, man.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to
All
land
right,
the
all
first
right.
big
I
shot?
respect it.
That
I
round was
respect it. Let's
complete
lock in.
domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good shot. Good shot. Damn, good shot. Okay. Hold on. Slow me down, Screw.
Generally speaking,
Slow
you
me
don't watch
down, Screw.
heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
What the counter? Love that.
Straight right just misses.
Love that.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Jab slightly off target. And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Hey.
Let's talk about Ali in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give this
Damn, they
round
gave it to him?
you know
All right.
I seriously hope the judges keep their eye
Bro,
on
finally
this
somebody
fight.
that
If they
plays
haven't,
boxing.
it's gonna
Hey,
be
man, I can dig it, man. One thing I'll say to you is you don't play boxing, man. You know what I mean? You play basketball, you play football, you don't play boxing, man.
Here's the bell to
I mean,
start
except
round
us, because, you know, we
Coming
playing
off
a video
that
game.
Fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
If it's not broken,
All right,
why
let me...
change it? An excellent last round,
Bro,
everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been
Oh,
doing.
really
because
working
you've
my
won that
ass a
hands
little
down.
bit. Nice.
This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know
Good
this
shot,
is
good
gonna
shot.
happen.
I
So you
respect
rush
it.
your work. You think I've got to get him inside post round.
Buck
So
that
much
up a
for
little bit.
boxing. This is a
Ooh, nice.
fist fight.
Nice.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Beautiful counter shot.
How do you open up? I don't know why I ain't using no. Why I ain't been using no feint. Good shot. Good shot. Look at that shot, boy. Get out that paint. Let's go lose, actually.
Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad
Lovely, I
Ali?
love that. He hit me. Fuck.
And down goes Ali.
Woo. The prime Ali beat Larry Holmes, beat the brakes off his goddamn ass.
And you're going down.
Where did that come
Beat
from?
brakes
What
off of
a
it,
shot.
man. Damn, man. That push kind of fucked me up right there. I shouldn't have pushed. When he hit me, that shit took all my motherfucking, all my damage. Fuck, bro.
Huge momentum.
Fuck.
On to the 6th round.
Just try to get it back. Just try to get it back.
After getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round,
come on.
Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Who would have
Yes,
thought
sir.
Ali would get rattled like this?
Bro, I love this fucking game, bro. I love that. Love that.
Changes everything.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than have to.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Oh, man. I love that. I love that, bro. That's so nice.
If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, I fucked up. Woo! Let's go, man. Let's go, man. We needed that.
The body shot was pitch perfect, and it won in the...
Yeah, though, Prime Ali used to beat up Prime Larry. Well, I don't know if you could say Prime Larry Holmes, but Ali, you know, Larry Holmes was a sparring partner for Ali. So Ali used to beat his ass up all the time, yeah. Yo, Justin Miller, what it do? Good shit? Hey, man, I appreciate it, bro. That tied it up. All right.
Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that.
That was nice, bro. I love that.
Now it's down to mental strength.
That was so nice.
It's how you are going to deal with it.
Land that for me.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many.
I ain't trying to do that, Doug.
Can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
Nice. Let's trade them hoes. Where you going? I thought we was going to trade them
I'd
hoes.
like to see more jabs. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Beautiful counter punch.
Nice. That back.
Throwing the hook,
Come
but it
on,
doesn't
man.
score.
Come around with that. Oh, wow. I didn't weave that?
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames?
Nice.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
The jab doesn't quite connect. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Very close round
Nice.
with 10 seconds to go.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Ali in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges.
Man, bro.
And the cornerman's got to put a fire on the
Man. All right.
fight to get out there and get the
Get us a knockdown. Get us a knockdown.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, If it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble.
I've seen it.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed.
Oh, my
It
damn.
can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. Didn't wait long to get engaged.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Nice defense on that left uppercut.
Fuck, bro.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
Fuck, bro. Damn, bro. It's gonna be a fucking draw,
Well, you don't
man.
see it very often, but here it is.
Fuck,
This fight
bro. Those
is
are the
engaging.
fights I can't
Listen to that crowd.
I can't let those fights get away, bro. Like I have to win, bro. I have to win those fights,
These
bro.
two fighters were evenly matched, and this is why we've got a draw.
Gave up that 7th round, man. I landed him, but from those stats right there, he should have won. It's kind of crazy, but all right, man. All right. I can't not win those fights, man. A draw is just as good as losing that motherfucker, man. Like, oh my God, bro. I gotta win it. I have to win it. Woo! All right. Since the update, I can't seem to do well with Ali. Man, I can dig it, bro. His animations definitely can be a little irritating. Definitely can be a little irritating. But I mean, I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. I really ain't, you know what I mean? I ain't really got nobody at heavyweight that I feel like super good with. I like Larry Holmes. To me, Larry Holmes is what Ali should feel like, but just without the power. You know what I mean? Because he don't got no real power. And I hate that, bro. Oh, man. It ain't Ali fault I lost that shit. What you smoking? Shit. Good weed, man. Good ass weed, bro. But if you want to know the scientific term, I guess, what is this? Wait. Oh, it's called pasties. 25% THC. 0.06 on the CBD shit. I don't know what that shit do, but you ever tried Macho? Macho. Oh, Hector Camacho. I tried it when the shit first dropped. When the shit first dropped, I tried him, and I really wasn't feeling his power punches, and I ain't tried them since. You know what I mean? Holmes and Patterson on my main, too heavy. I can dig it, bro.
Really good matchup.
I really ain't. I used to rock with Larry Holmes, and you know, weirdly enough, like I've gotten a couple flash KOs with him. You know what I mean? But it's fights that I just, it depends how the fight go. I feel like when the opponent really make me brawl with him, you know what I mean? Like if you have to brawl with him, it's gonna be bad.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be.
You mean to tell me as big as Holmes is, he can't punch harder than Ali? Shit, not on this game. Not on this one, man. IRL, maybe. I don't know. I don't know that Ali punched that much harder than him. But on this game, for sure. All right, I'm on the right.
Here it is, and here we go. Good right hook. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
These are my kind of fights, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
And he wasn't ready for
Well,
that
damn.
punch.
I'll say, well, dang.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now.
All right, that's on me.
He throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered.
Love that, man. That was so nice. Good shot.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. There's a counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
What the fuck, bro? What just happened?
As
That's
bad
crazy.
as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent,
right.
you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up,
Joe
they've got
Louis,
this fight.
greatest heavyweight of all time. I mean, yeah, man. You know that Max Schmeling victory, man. That really sealed the deal for him. You have the box and not brawl with Holmes, definitely. I mean, I can dig it, Justin, but it depends on your opponent as well, bro. Like when you're really fighting people that are good, you can't just fight one way. You know what I mean? You're not gonna be able to fight one way. So I hear you, but it depends on your opponent too, because some motherfuckers is gonna make it real difficult for you to just sit behind a jab. You know what I mean? Like some motherfuckers is really gonna make it difficult for that.
The referee calling
If
for
not the
seconds
greatest
out
of
as
all
we get set
time,
to jump
period.
back in the action.
Hey man, like I say, man, I guess it depends how high you hold that Max Schmeling victory. You know what I mean?
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? This fighter focuses on that outside game. You don't see them get hit too often. You don't see them in trouble a lot, but that's what their
Wow, that
mantra
really
is.
reached out.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make
Oh, what that didn't land.
You've got
Love
to
that.
rush the fighter into doing
Love that.
things they don't normally do.
Not sure if I'd be taunting right now. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists. Both men step back for just a moment. Looking to land the hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Oh my God, bro. What the hell?
What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
The bell
Alright,
sometimes
the
it can be
flow
the
like a
sweetest
butterfly
sound.
movement. Looks like he's actually floating. Yeah, he is. He's definitely floating and gliding around that motherfucker. I'm sure Joe Louis held the title for like 10. Yeah, nah, he got the most heavyweight title defenses. With I think it was like damn near 40 of them hoes. Cause you know back then they fought like 5-6 times a year type shit. But like for me, I'm a kind of go off your best win. You know what I mean? So, or you know your resume, right? I'm gonna judge your resume. So, I think if I'm not mistaken, Max Schmeling. So I know. So Joe Louis' biggest fight was the fight that happened like right before World War II.
As we get set for another round.
I think that was Max Schmeling that he beat. I know he beat Max Schmeling. I'm not sure if that's the big fight though, because that was the 40s or some shit like that. But yeah, that's like his biggest victory. Shit. Other than that, there ain't a lot of names on his list. You know what I mean? To know about. You know what I
You
mean?
hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
You'd like to see more jabs. Looking to land the hook. Nice counter shot. This has been a very competitive round as we... Did you see that? If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's my... Oh,
Yes, sir.
no! Ali is down! I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a
Larry
body shot like
Holmes did too, I think. I mean, yeah, he had yeah, it was another real. He didn't break Joe Louis, because Joe Louis still got that record for the most title defenses, if I'm not mistaken. But he was close. Larry Holmes was close, but yeah, he was close.
Well, they
Ali
beat
taught
the
Holmes
count and
everything
are
you know.
ready to go
He was a
again.
sparring partner.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got
That's why it was so. That's why it was so. When he got the fight and the way he did Ali was just like so much of a sucker move, you know what I mean? Cause like, but at the same time I respect it. Y'all fight. At the end of the day, once that bell ring and you hit me in my face, once you hit me in my face one time, brother, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what you taught me. I don't give a fuck about none of that. You know what I mean? So it's hard to hold it against Larry Holmes, but but still though, you know what I mean? That's just the stigma though. That's why a lot of people didn't really like Larry Holmes, myself included. You know what I mean? just cause like Ali kind of gave him his shot, you know what I mean? And you spit in his face basically. Yeah, it was big between Marshmallow and Lewis. Lost the first fight and won a rematch. I read it in a Black History comic book. Okay. Then I'm not sure if that's the one though that was before the World War. Either way it go. I know Max Schmeling is at that time that was a big name for, you know,
this fighter not gonna get more
who you say most overrated boxer? Most overrated boxer right now? Usyk. In my opinion, right now is Usyk.
They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw.
But besides Usyk, I'd say most overrated boxer.
He's got to bluff them.
Besides, before him, it was Tyson Fury. But let's see. But besides these kind of,
some more action here.
you know, present day. Let me see. Who would I put in that category?
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know
Tyson.
you've got a chin that is
Tyson probably the most overrated.
Straight right just misses.
Just because, and that's nothing taken away from Tyson. It's just the average person. If you ask a lot of people, you know, it's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna put Tyson in they like top 5, and yeah, that by definition to me would be overrated. So I'd say Tyson.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Besides Tyson, I'd say Roberto Duran.
Both men step back for just a moment. And he scores with the counter. Nope, that jab not going to score. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Talk about a 3 minutes. We just saw
dominance without a doubt. Make look so
and they gave him that round, bro. That's tough. That's tough. He lost his one before the war. Okay. So that is the same fight. Okay, you know, I know Joe wasn't undefeated type shit. You know what I mean? So I'm just, you know, like I say, I ain't got all the, you know, I don't got all that shit memorized to, you know what I mean? But yeah, but that big fight, because it was Germany, you know, US, and, you know what I mean? It was a German fighter, you know what I mean? So it was just like, it was like a world war type shit. Not just a fight, it was the way he presented himself against Ali, like he was really trying to oppose Parkinson's Ali. Yeah, I think that, did everybody know Ali had Parkinson's at that point?
Set to get back in the action.
Julio in your argument for greatest of all time? Julio who? Cesar Chavez?
On to the 5th we go.
Nah, he not in mine.
There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Let me explain to you about.
I mean, if we're talking Mexican fighters for sure.
They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst. Boom.
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. Is this the beginning of a big shot?
Yes, sir. That sidestep was nice. I appreciate you, man. That's what I'm trying to use more of that. You know what I mean? More of them sidesteps, more of the dodges and shit. He won like 100 straight. Nah, that's facts. That's facts. How many of those 100 was in Mexico though? So Rich, you know about No Jumper. If you know about No Jumper, you know about 600 big ass. He took his ass to Mexico and got like 10 wins against cab drivers. You know what I mean? So does that mean I should view those 10 wins as him as a legitimate heavyweight contender? Hell no. So same go for Julio, same go for Sugar Ray Rob, same go for all these niggas. If it don't matter who you beat. I mean, it don't matter how many you beat. What matters to me is who you beat. You know what I mean?
But surely he'll find a way out.
So, fuck. That's on me.
At least for now.
I mean, Meldrick Taylor beat that ass. You know what I mean? Meldrick Taylor beat that ass. So, you know, if it wasn't for that referee stopping the fight like that, he lost. You know what I mean? So, hold on. So I respect it, but like I say, I don't know. When you say greatest of all time, I don't know, man. I don't know about that one. Yeah, them were real men back in those days. Somebody had to know. Yeah, I mean, back then, bro, they definitely, you know, they fought, bro. That was back when, you know, they really fought, bro. Like, it wasn't no fight once a year and take 6 months off in Cancun type shit. Like, they were fighting. You know what I mean? Straight up. Get off one nigga ass, get ready for the next. You know, that's all they knew. Careful with the diagonal dodge against this guy. He looking to counter with the uppercut. Yeah, nah. Yeah, he's over there going through it after that knockdown.
There's the bell for round 6. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to me.
But I want to bait that out, though, to be honest.
This round coming out, he's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs.
Just like that. I just gotta with Ali. I gotta throw that straight. Ooh, nice.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here.
Okay.
They exchange punches. These are heavyweights, but it's the greatest. Muhammad
Wanna
Ali
bait it out? You understand me? I wanna bait it out.
That seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
But what's the odds of winning 100 straight? Nah, I respect it, bro. I respect it.
No more.
I respect it, but you know,
Well, the corner is
I gotta go off of my
throwing the towel, and
eyes.
they'll do it.
You know what I mean? I gotta go off of my eyes. And like I say, Meldrick Taylor beat the shit out of him. You know what I mean? Didn't he lose to Pernell too? Didn't he lose to Pernell? I feel like he lost to Pernell Whitaker, right? Julio? Nice, hey, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. Ali put the Let's Dance into Let's. That's my ghost. Ali in NBA is LeBron for parallel reasons. Hey, man. I feel you, bro. I feel you. It was a draw. Oh, okay. That was one of them where Pernell really beat him, but they ain't want to give it to Pernell. Yeah, they don't. The judges don't like Pernell Whitaker style. I think he yeah, I think he was one of them that got hold a couple times because of shit like that.
Deontay Wilder, he is the.
But I do know that fight there is not on YouTube, so I haven't seen that fight. I will say that I haven't seen the Pernell Whitaker Julio fight. But yeah. But I know them judges will definitely hold you, man. If they don't like what you doing. That's what happened with Emmanuel Augustus. You know what I mean? And you know, people don't like it when you in that motherfucker evading punches, man. They do not like that shit, but
made for one another. A rowdy crowd awaits our main event tonight. They've had all day to pregame. The media's ready, the fans are ready, and you know the fighters are ready.
It's been a long day, Todd. They've been drinking, they've been out in the sun, they've been having a good time. But this is what they've been waiting for. This crowd can be very unpredictable. And by the sense of it, it's nighttime now. They're waiting for the big fight.
all right. He up top with it. He up top with it.
Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Oh, and he caught him with a left hook.
Shit.
Nobody home with that hook. That hook doesn't score.
Ah.
And he fails to score with that left hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali?
God damn, boy. God damn.
From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose.
Wow, there's gonna be a tough fight by the uppercut spam. I can see this already. Yeah, bro. Yeah, that MO, he caught me with one of them hoes and it was tough. You don't fuck with Usyk? I fuck with him, bro. I really fuck with Usyk. I just don't fuck with the man beat Daniel Du Bois. And then it's this big old, he's the greatest of all time. And if you ask me, it's like, yeah. You just on the conversation, the most overrated right now. To me, he fits that criteria because he's not the best cruiserweight of all time. I don't care what nobody say. That's Evander Holyfield. As a heavyweight, the man has had like 6 fights at heavyweight, right? He beat Anthony Joshua. He beat Tyson Fury. He beat Daniel Du Bois. Okay. That within itself does not make you an all-time great. You know what I mean? Like it don't, bro. So yeah, I just had an issue with the way that once he beat Daniel fucking Du Bois. Daniel Du Bois. Then he became like this. Then he better than Ali, you know, he's the greatest of all time, man. And it's like, bro, like what? Like what be wrong with people? I don't know. But yeah, that's just my opinion. You know what I mean?
A script like this is like Rocky versus Apollo. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Come on, bro. I need that to land, bro.
Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan.
Oh, that landed.
It's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Sluggers are an absolute nightmare. They will stay in your face, not give you a breather, not step back when you think, all right, let's have a breather. They want to get stuck right in.
When are we going to see a jab from these two?
That landed. Stop that.
Counter punch. Just misses with that jab. Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight.
Come on, bro. Why they holding me right now?
Punch and just got countered. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
That was a counter? Love that. That was so nice, man.
Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
All right, man. Kind of tough, man. He's throwing that jab out.
Every minute of this round is important. You
Gotta get around that
cannot
jab,
afford to lose
man.
it.
My goals in boxing is Ali and Tyson because of their wins, opponents, and style of fighting. It only seems outdated because it's extremely difficult to master. I mean, I respect that. I disagree with Tyson, you know what I mean? But I definitely respect your opinion, you know what I mean?
Stick him on the end of the jab and then start
He gonna try the lead hook power straight combo. Yeah, nah, that's definitely a go-to combo for any Wilder. Who your top 3 of all time, and why isn't Manny on it? Manny Pacquiao? So what we talking?
So not the
We
best
talking
round, but let's
top
see if
3
they can
what?
turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff.
Of all time, like of any weight class
and
type
style
shit?
it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come
Why
back.
would Manny be
Then
on it? It's
put the
better
pressure
play.
on.
But my top 3 all time. I mean, it's really a top 2. You know what I mean? You got,
Back and forth they go.
let's see, but if I gotta pick 3, I'ma say Ali, Floyd. If I gotta pick 3, I'ma say Ali, Floyd,
We'd like to see more jabs.
and Marvin Hagler.
A perfect counter shot. One punch could end this fight for either of these
That'd be
two
my three.
heavyweights.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle. Let me explain to you about a fast fight that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed.
That landed.
That's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Damn, bro, I can't.
With that counter shot. You wouldn't want to be on the
All
receiving
right,
end
bro.
of a shot
We
from that
gotta.
heavyweight.
There's no way to get around that shit.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. Nice counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards.
Yeah, man, this is a tough style to deal with right now for me.
To go out there and think, right, you know
Tough
what,
style,
next round,
man.
You're getting it. You're getting it. Kitchen sink.
All right.
Back at it in round 4.
right.
So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot, a pickpocket.
Oh, man.
When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Do you believe what we're seeing? Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there, toe-to-toe with them, and have a tap. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Damn it.
Beautiful counter punch. Deontay Wilder
Bitch, come here.
rocked right now. He's in some, and down goes Wilder. He caught him with that body shot, and it froze him in his tracks. Look at this again.
That's lights out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Let's talk about Wilder in that last round.
All right, let's get some more where that came
There's
from,
the bell
man.
for round 5. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Ah,
Jab slightly off target.
bro.
It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Nice counter punch right
Second
up
block.
the middle. The perfect counter lands. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can...
I'm going low.
So you've got to go for those point areas over the
Only
eyebrow.
going high.
You just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
That hook just can't find the target. Catch and shoot. The courage on display here is incredible. Good counter punch. That jab missed. Hold that thought.
Bitch, come here.
Deontay Wilder just got clipped. And right back
What the
into
fuck?
the fray.
Oh my God, this game, bro.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. And a round that
Oh
seemed like
man,
an
this
eternity for them
fucking
finally
game,
comes to a
bro.
close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Oh, you gotta clip that? Oh, you probably talking about that knockdown.
Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to...
This would be the problem with Ali, man. This is the type of fight I really kind of need to be on the inside, but
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your
What the
opponent
fuck,
is
bro?
relying on that so heavily, how do you
what
deal
the
with it?
fuck,
Power,
bro?
that power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Good counter punch.
Ah,
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Hook misses. Just misses with that jab.
come on.
Not
Ah.
battled like this. Big shot and down goes.
All right, GG's.
And as you
One
can
point
see
wide was
here,
definitely the most
Big
overrated,
Shot
probably most overrated in general.
did the trick.
Shot from the gods, they
Nah,
say.
yeah, that's facts. Like I say, it was Wilder was overrated. Then Tyson beat him. Then Tyson became overrated. Then Usyk beat him. Then Usyk became overrated. So yeah, that's just kind of the cycle that shit been on, man.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's here.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one.
All right, GG's, man. I definitely couldn't take that knockdown right there.
Knockdown's gonna be, we just saw.
You've been put down.
So it's a tough, like Wilders like this can be real tough to deal with. Can be real tough to deal with, especially with Ali. Cause I need to get on the inside against him, but
Last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very,
Ali
very
just
surprised if he'll come out
not very
fresh
good
as
at
a
that,
daisy.
man.
That's not gonna happen. He's got a hustle now. He's got a
Look at this shit, bro. Like,
the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to sort of box a fight and beat them on points.
No rest for the weary. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what?
Yes, sir. Is that a flash? Is that a KO? Is that a fucking KO?
Take another look. It's this punch right here that sealed.
Man, let's fucking go, man. Let's go, man. Let's fucking go, man.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. That you say it. Night.
Woo!
You got knocked the fuck out.
Shit, man. Hey, that was a struggle, though. I ain't gonna cap. I am not gonna cap,
your
man.
ass and get in this car. Boy, I don't know why you come down here messing with these people. Hurry up.
You see anybody right now beating Usyk, or you don't really care? I mean, nah, I don't see nobody beating. I don't see nobody. There's nobody left. It's literally nobody left, bro. Like, I know that Moses cat is like they trying to groom him, but even his people said that he not ready. And Usyk is already pretty old, so he's gonna retire, and that's gonna fuck up the lineal that's gonna fuck up the lineal championship, and we may not fucking never get another one the way this shit look right now. So yeah, no, I don't see nobody though, nobody active. You know what I mean? I don't see nobody beating Usyk right now. That's more a testament to how bad the division is, rather than how good Usyk is. You know what I mean? To be honest. Like, yeah. Yes, sir, broke that boy ribs. Hey, man, I definitely needed it, man. I definitely needed it, man. Straight up, man. Definitely a tough fight, man. Loved him, hated him, broke his fucking ribs. So, what about Joseph Parker? He might can be Usyk. Didn't he lose recently? Or am I getting him mixed up? I remember that name was somebody that was, you know, in the mix, but I think he lost, right? Woo, man. Hey, man, a pretty good day overall. Like I say, I'm trying to add more of this movement shit to my style, and it's definitely helping, you know, helping out. So yeah, man, let's see if we can definitely keep this shit going. I'm gonna end it right there, y'all. You know, as always, man, definitely, wait a minute, his brother lost recently, but Joe Parker on the street. Oh, it's brothers? Okay, maybe I'm getting that confused then. Yeah, but I mean, whoever, you know, whatever the case, you know what I mean, he's got, you know, at least a couple more wins before he's in that conversation, because I haven't heard. The fact that they made the Daniel Dubois fight showed that it was nothing left. You know what I mean? Because Usyk had already beat Daniel Dubois. He had already showed he was superior to Daniel Dubois. The only thing they could go off of is maybe that low blow that landed won't be called a low blow next time. Like that's the best I could come up with as to why they made that second fight. But that just shows how bad everything is with the sport, and I would include Joe Parker, with that. I do believe that he's like young right now, so he's got to continue to grow, man, and put himself in that conversation. You know what I mean? But like I say, the thing about it is Usyk is already kind of old. You know what I mean? So I don't know how much longer he gonna be kicking around, to be honest. But somebody need to beat him just for the lineal championship, so that can stay active right now. So I'm hoping somebody does beat him, to be honest. But hey, man, we gonna end it on that note. Just like always, man, I definitely appreciate everybody that come through. Du Bois was IBF as to why he got the fight. I mean, I hear that, I respect that, but Usyk didn't have to fight him just for the IBF. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't have to do that. He didn't have to do that. But I respect that. I respect that. They have those mandatories and all that. You know what I mean? But they don't always take that fight, though. They're still gonna make, trust and believe, most of these fighters, they're gonna make the fight that they feel is the right fight for them. You know what I mean? If they have to drop a belt here or there, they're gonna do that in this generation. And that was just the only fight that was left. That Du Bois fight was the only real fight that's left. Is nobody left now. You know what I mean? They don't got nobody to fight him. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, but we can chop it up more on that tomorrow, man. But hey, man, catch y'all next time. Peace.